Hey everyone, it's Gab. If you enjoyed the YouTube videos, you might also enjoy watching me on Twitch. You can find the links in the description down below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry, chat. Crusher Bob. Is Crusher Bob Titan? Crusher Bob mixes it up. Crusher Bot. No, Crusher Bot BG. Oh, Hammer Time. I mean, I guess that's fine. That hand's fine against Hammer Time, right? I want to play have 4 lands. Not having Ragavan kind of sucks. I think 4 land kind of sucks. It's almost like a mulligan. Not really. I have Shredder in my deck. Alright, I'll keep. I don't know if I should play Flooded Strand first. I'm gonna get a Steam Vent, was it? I'm gonna have to get at least a couple Steam Vents, so I guess yes. Could always get Island and consider. Yeah, it's probably fine. I'm willing to just ignore Sentinel this game. Is it a thing to ignore Sentinel? Kind of just want to play Ragavan. I mean, if they have 8 hammer, I'm super screwed anyways. Kind of repping Spell Pierce, I guess. Fetching basic island, playing Ragavan was 1 mana up. Well, that worked out nicely. I can just bold move their creatures. Is there a reason not to? Should I just bolt Memnite right away? Probably. -1 mana. You know, one of their cards is a sword. That's a draw. That's an actual draw. Wow. Very nice. Huh. So if I play Murktide Shadowspear, do I need Shadowspear? Not really. Probably putting me on counters. No, not even. Probably putting me on Charm, exactly. Charm Otawara, that's literally the only things it could be. It'd be kind of sick if they have a hammer. Their last card in hand is a hammer. Probably trying to figure out what I have in hand. And I think it should be, it can only be Otawara, but it can probably also not afford to play around it. Can I actually bounce the creature? If I bounce the creature, They've already played a land. If I bounce the sword, I kill the land, but they get to recast sword next turn and draw a card of it. That's the trade-off. They have one card in hand. If I bounce the land, I attack with both. They replay the land. Activate Nexus, equip Paladin for free, attack. They have a Nexus to block. Guessing I'm supposed to bounce the sword. They didn't equip their pure self Paladin. That's probably a small mistake. Huh. Do I play my land or not? I mean, I don't have a removal spell. Land is in hand is good if I draw Shredder and a double spell. I have a lot of mana, so even if I had Iteration or Charm, I should be okay. Makes their life a little tougher. I mean, they can't play around anything anyways. Alright, need to dodge like Memnite. Nexus is good for them. Memnite, Nexus. Yeah, that's really good. X, I'll probably lose now. I think I did what I could. Just flooded a bit and bricked a bit. I think I played fine. I don't know. Okay. Damn, Sword of Fire and Ice, so good. Is that Spell Pierce ever gonna do anything? I guess I kind of wish I played Shadow Spear in hindsight. And just taken the hit. Who cared? Yeah, I guess that was the mistake. I mean, I literally knew that sort of Shadow, and I mean, they probably can't beat Shadow Spear with Regent, or not easily. Huh, I'm just dead. Damn. That game was looking fine for a second. I guess I got a little unlucky, right? They needed to have exactly Paladin. Wait, why am I not dead? Oh, okay, I'm just gonna die now. They needed to have Paladin for things to go really poorly for me. Yeah. Might have lost anyways. Might have lost anyways. So last time I boarded at Serum Vision while I was on the play. I mean I was on the draw. think my play of not playing Shadow Spear was probably correct. Sort of Fire and Ice again. Which one do I want to play first? Surveil, draw, and then bolt and draw. Guess I should have max info. Brought in Magus of the Moon. Am I meant to consider in response? Am I meant to counter this? Why are you playing a hammer first? Do I need to counter hammer? Makes their saga tokens bigger. What else? What else does it do for them? Doesn't seem like it does that much. I mean, once they play Pure Steel, it's good, but then I can just kill the Pure Steel. Just dress down and double, I guess. Seems kind of straightforward. Alright, need a land. No. So what's going to happen? If I kill Stoneforge, the worst case scenario is Paladin, Hammer kill me. That's not great. How do I play best around Paladin? They play Paladin. They have 2 artifacts. If I say go, I let them put a sword into play. But I have dress down and unholy to maybe get out of it. Like that charm's gonna be too expensive either way. I don't really need to know what I'm drawing. I mean, kind of, it matters, I guess. Mother Saga. It's not too bad for me. If I kill Stoneforge, killing Stoneforge seems pretty terrible. Like, Paladin doesn't do that much for them. And Sword equip Memnite. Not the end of the world. guess I just keep Unholy Heat, right? Unholy Heat or Explosives? Gotta be Unholy Heat. Can play Ragavan too. Can even dash Ragavan. Does it make sense to dash Ragavan? Medium sense. Could also not do anything. I guess dashing Ragavan makes their sword equip play worse. I could keep 2 mana up to have Unholy Heat plus Spell Pierce or Dresdown if I really need to. To get a drum with Saga, they get a lot of mana. Casting Ragavan seems... I mean, not dashing Ragavan seems kind of bad. And I really want to trigger... I really want to trigger a Shredder. I really want to trigger Shredder. No, it's just dashing Ragavan. And then hope I don't get wrecked by whatever they have. Like it's kind of hard for me to get wrecked. I mean, I might be in a tough spot, but I don't think wrecked necessarily. Also, I guess I could hit a Mem Knight, which would be amazing. I like the Ornithopter. Ornithopter out, that'd be pretty sweet. I just feel like keeping 2 mana up there is playing a little too scared. But maybe I'm in a better spot than I think I am with 2 mana up. But like, I don't think it's a big deal to take a hit of swords. I mean, they draw a card, but they've used 2 mana, and then I can dress down plus Unholy Heat at some point. Their equipped creature. Time trouble again. Classic hammer times. Honestly, hoping to make a token here with dress down in hand. Means their hand kind of sucks. Rip. I wonder what they get here. Drum. Drum, Mantle, Shadow Spear. Mem Knight. Assuming I'm meant to Unholy Heat that, right? I mean, they might have skill, I guess. How many skills do they play in their list? The list doesn't play skill. It plays Manatize. Alright, seems a little too good not to at least try. Rip. Oh. Okay, I can dress down Bolt, but then what? On Thin Ice. This is looking grim, chat. This is looking extremely grim. Maybe a Murktide would be good here. A little late to the party. I mean, I have to or else to get another equipment. Oh, what if I dash Ragavan now? Maybe I messed up. Maybe I was supposed to. Oh no, it's not gonna take the hit anyways. Should I block? How do I get out of this mess? Explosives? Explosives for 0. Oh, sword still triggers. It's the sword that triggers. That's brutal. Could have done without the one card. I mean, blocking or not was the same thing, but it's not gonna save me. They did it. They equipped right away. Alright, GG's. That's tough. I think I played it against Erkster not that long ago. For some reason I thought it was Lil Ertz or some modern pre-name Burn. Oh, it's all Burn. Okay. Oh, this hand seems really good against Burn. Yo, Iron Soup, welcome back. Thanks for the 55 months. Appreciate it. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime and you enjoyed the stream, great way to support it. You can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. And, oh, -2 life. Sub to the channel. Helps me out. Alright. You got me. This one's kind of tricky. I think I want to keep Counterspell. I think I want to keep Unholy Heat. Discarding Consider feels kind of wrong. I have Murktide in hand and Shredders. If I discard Unholy Heat and they play Night Alone, you'll love to see it. Postboard Gaming, the tier 1 sub. Welcome to Sewer Postboard Gaming. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a tough one. Worried about discarding Counterspell because I feel like they might just be able to race me with burn spells if I discard Counterspell. I guess I'm gonna see a lot of cards. Surely I can find like a Spell Pierce, something like that. I feel like this kind of game, if I draw like a Spell Pierce at any point, I'll be okay. Definitely not what I want to see. So I looked up the answer and I'm pretty sure someone who has already saw the answer is guessing at it. Oh yeah? Some sus guess in chat. Alright, I do another counter spell. So if I play Shredder first, I get an extra trigger, but I take an extra 2 damage. And I don't think that's very good. Alright, I don't think I need another Unholy Heat this game. As the one Snapcasts have been, I think so far pretty good. But I think it's been a bit better than Charm for me. Probably pretty marginal though. I guess thinking the one free Shredder was bad against like Searing Blaze and stuff. I'm at 8. We're at 14. Yeah, maybe I kind of tunnel vision and playing the Shredder was like not the play. I mean, should I counter it? Does it matter? Just flex. I still had all these. Casual -10. Alright. Philosopher's Storm in. I guess that's it. Serum Vision out. Charm out. Let's see. I want all the cheap cards. I want all the counters. Don't want Subtlety. I don't want Chase. I don't want Explosive. I don't want Blood Moon. I don't want Magus. Charm's kind of okay. I don't want Hearse. Is Charm better than anything? I don't think so. Maybe. I guess it's good. Extra counters against Deflection Palm's kind of nice. Are you ever supposed to cut an iteration because it's quote unquote too slow? I don't think so. Could cut Chandler. It doesn't block. Doesn't block on turn 1. Cheap spells with Shredder seem good though. To make big Murktides faster. Alright, I'm just gonna cut Charm. Could maybe cut Fiery Islet in this matchup. That's a tough one. No 1-mana removal. And no Murktides. I don't think I can keep. Spire Bluff kind of always nice. Sounds not very good, but not mulliganing. Not going to 5. Spell, please. No. Not a land. Alright, no Searing Blaze, por favor. That's the card. I have 4 cards left. It's okay. I think if I dash, they're gonna kill it. And if they're not attacking, that's fine. We're just staring at each other. I'm okay with that. Definitely countering that. Hmm. Yeah, 3 cards in hand. Play might just be main face Snapcaster Consider. Could be. Or just iteration, try and find a Shredder and save Snapcaster for later. Probably better. I've played 1 spell already. Holy heat. Maybe I should have kept 1 mana up and I would have had 4 outs to a Flusterstorm. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I think playing the Chandler was a mistake. Alright, it wouldn't have mattered, but it was a mistake, I think. Like playing Chandler right away. It's even worse because Chandler is like a free spell next turn to trigger Shredder. Yeah. I didn't think about that. That was bad. Nice, Serum Visions is okay. Again, Sanctifier helps me get spells in the yard. I think the cheap creatures are still pretty good. Cheap creatures on the play. What's that screen? I wonder if I sandbag Shredder to turn 3 with this hand. Hopefully I just draw a bubble and I don't have to worry about it. Hand's kind of sketch. As Bold goes to Faith, it could be a race. Bubble, please.
The next label play. The next label play.
Yeah, I don't think I should play the Shredder. I don't know if that's why someone was playing the next level play, but I think not playing Shredder is good. It's kind of close. Is it close? It's not that close, right? They have 1 mana up. Never good to take extra points of damage from the creatures, but I think in that spot, it's good. I mean, they might have lightning bolts. They might have just bolted face. At least I get a loot, even if they have bolts. Good discipline not casting the bolt on their turn. I mean, I guess I should let them take 2, right, from the Rift Bolt. The question is, do I let them take more damage? I think it's fine. They have like a haste creature or something. I don't think I want to snap bolt. I think that spell pierce can be value. Consider this. So obviously if I say go, I can spell pierce, snap spell pierce, so that's kind of cool. But if they draw the stupid, which they might have Sanctifier. If they draw white, I lose my graveyard. And then my Murktide sucks. Whereas if I consider into Murktide now, I probably just win. I mean, I guess I still get to pierce one thingy, and then I get to, yeah, should consider now. I don't want to play Snapcaster into Searing Blaze here. Maybe that's playing like too slow, but I mean, they're stuck on lands and have Spell Pierce counter, so pretty easy. Pretty easy game. Well, straightforward, I guess. At 8 diff, 2 cards in hand. Okay. 2 turn clock is enough. Keep Spell Pierce in the yard. Oh, wait, do I have a faster clock? Was Bolt. Let's say they shock. 1. Do I need Spell Pierce? Am I ever going to want to snap Pierce when I have Counterspell in hand anyways? What did I lose to? Could have done maybe 6-6. No, I guess 7-7 is good. They bring in Deflecting Palm a lot. Obviously, I've got that covered though. Do I counter or do I snap Pierce? Probably snap Pierce, right? Oh, and it gets a bit bigger. Nice. Alright, GG's. Didn't make me do it. I mean, I had Counterspell in hand, so obviously I can attack safely, but In theory, I might just send it to. I mean, it's still hard. They can't really win. Anyways. Looks like I'm up against hammer time. I guess it was a while ago. It was a while ago. Should I keep both removal spells? Their latest history is from a little while ago, but it's all hammer time. Gotta assume that's what they're playing. So just get rid of. Interesting. Bubble or consider? May just consider and play two bubbles. I guess bubble and consider is kind of a combo. All right. This matchup's always take forever, so I should like. All right, they kept 7. Never good news. Looks like it's hammer time. Is there a point in keeping mana up? If they go aids, say go. I'm kind of stuck. I mean, if they have 8 hammer, I'm probably gonna lose. Could still say go, I guess. Dude, why am I'm just gonna. I don't know why I used that over Unholy Heat, but okay, maybe the reality chip. I don't even know how the reality chip works. Is that aids? 2 mana and then you have to equip it. It's not that scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I had a land, I can get a big Murktide into play, which would be nice. Maybe iteration first. Why would you get the chip over just... I guess you don't have aid. The chip is so slow. Hit a land, cast a Murktide. Or go iteration. So just... Good job me using Bolt instead of Unholy Heat. What an idiot. So we know they have chip. We know they don't have hammer. Could bolt Ornithopter. Could just bolt their face. Just YOLO. Oh, wait, they have Nexus to block as well. I could just not keep mana up. Is there a chance in hell they have hammer? Dude, it's so weird. Why did they get chip and not hammer? And now they don't have hammer. I mean, you would 100% attack and equip Ornithopter, right? Or Mystic. Why would you not? Right, I'm going to assume they don't have hammer. So what's the best play if they don't have hammer? Just keeping mana up for chip is nice so they don't go off next turn and then draw a hammer, so I probably need to keep mana up. So I don't want to keep Shredder. You just bolt Ornithopter and keep Serum Visions. Or I could keep Shredder and kill them over a couple turns. Am I gonna need a blocker basically? Might need a blocker if I don't kill him fast enough. Their Saga gets a hammer. I don't know. I just can't. This matchup is, for some reason, I super struggle. I mean, I think I end up making reasonable plays most of the time, but I kept Bolt instead of Unholy Heat. What a Munson. Real Munson. Unreal. I was thinking Unholy, maybe I'll deal 6 damage and I'll be able to kill like double Unholy Heat. The creature was hammer on it. I don't even know, man. If I heat, they can animate Nexus. Yes, I should have played the lands. I'm so dumb. I was thinking I would play double spell anyways, but alright, hopefully I don't have Shadow Spear in hand. Can I win if they have Shadow Spear? Alright, never punished. Oh, mistakes were made. Jeez. What a tough matchup. What was the last card I boarded out last time? Boarded out a Murktide. I think I'm gonna stop doing that. Maybe it's finally time to learn. I like the cheap creatures against Sentinel, and just in general. I think Spell Pierce is pretty good. It's also fights against their own skills and Spell Pierce a lot of time. But I'm not married to it. I'll just go to Spell Pierce. I don't know, I feel like Spell Pierce can be clutch. It's nice to have all your cheap spells and then you can loot them away to Shredder. Oh, one last card. Alright, so I'll just cut Spell Pierce. Seems fine. It's pretty bad against turn 2 Sanctifier. They mulligan, no 1 mana play. Yikes. Don't sanctify me, bro. Rip. Where's my Serum Vision now? All the Murktides, no Serum Vision. Well, that sucked. Yikes. Rip. Spell Pierce would be good. Serum Visions would be good. Nope. I got a bunch of not sure why I'm still playing this game. Whatever. A little time. Maybe we can trick them into putting a hammer on the Ornithopter. But even then, I still lose badly. Damn, they didn't fall for it. I've won some crazy games, but I think this is all too much. And I guess I have explosives in my deck. Dress down and explosives. I guess it's okay for me to not give up right away. Well, wait for that one. Wow, I got the info. Clutch, it was all worth it. Now I know. Path to Exile. That's why we play these games out. Sucker. Thanks for the free info. Now they're gonna board them out. Got him. Oh man. Murky.
The next label play. The next label play.
The one time in my life I don't board out a Murktide. I'm reminded why I like to board out one Murktide in the sideboard games. I don't hate Counterspell, honestly. Just don't know what else to really cut. And I guess I'll board out Chandler. They're not as important on the play. Still kind of nice, but maybe like one Counterspell, one Spell Pierce, maybe. Not like this, chat. Come on, a removal spell, please. Please, removal spell. No, not turn one Sentinel. Okay. Huh. That was kind of interesting. Get attack.
Not like this.
Probably gonna block.
Not like this.
And I get to cast Consider. Arcane Bolt. They draw. Should probably bolt the Sentinel, right?
The killer could be anyone in Helgesund. That's over 7 people.
Probably know I don't have a land. Or they should know, I think. Hammer. Doing it. Alright. I guess Consider sees 2 cards, so I should cast Consider. No, definitely not. Spell Pierce. What am I spell piercing? 8 Hammer, but I have Explosives, so I don't really care. What else am I spell piercing? Not much. Snap Consider. Oh, I don't think I should keep Snap Caster, but Consider seems pretty okay. Was Merc in hand? Hopefully it's not too slow.
Easiest money of my life! Lakad mo, Toton! Normally.
That's looking pretty good for me. I think. Oh, did I just mess up? I mean, I don't really want to explosive my Ragavan away. It leaves them with a hammer that's not very useful right now. Aids. Could keep Spell Pierce mana up, maybe? Play explosives for 0. Sack it right away. Have 1 mana up. Mana could be good if they have like lands, Stoneforge, something. I mean, what's the upside of considering on my turn? Very little. I mean, hitting a land's kind of nice, but playing around skill, blacksmith skill. I mean, if they have another hammer, I'm gonna have to consider a response. I guess I should attack. So if I get rid of all the ones, I lose my Ragavan, I lose my treasure, they draw a card. Damn. Sucks. No lands. What if... At 9? What if I just try to draw into a removal spell? I could consider... Let them draw cards. I mean, I guess I just explode this for 1 and hope they have nothing. And then there's the question I could gamble and consider first. Consider first, let them draw. They're going to draw once anyways. If I hit a removal spell, I can kill Paladin. If I hit a land, I can cast explosives and sack it. I don't hit a land or a removal spell, probably just lose. And it's like, how important is it to hit the land, to have an extra land for next turn? And I'm casting Murktide, big Murktide anyways. Next turn. It would be nice to have an extra land. What if I hit removal of Consider? I kill Paladin. What are my odds? 16 lands plus 7 removal spells. It's 23. 2 looks at 23. It's like 75%. %75% to hit a land or a removal spell. Is the upside worth it? If I kill Paladin, now I'm only really in bad shape to... Because if I had a removal spell, I can have Treasure up, and if they go Stoneforge Hammer for the kill, I have Spell Pierce. And then I still have my explosives next turn. Why is every game against Hammer Time just insanely hard? What if I just play a Murktide? Play a Murktide. If they play an artifact, they have to equip pre-combat. I can chum the one they equip. We get another Ragavan attack in. Maybe that's the line, actually. Play Murktides. Because we've established if they have Hammer, I lose. Play Murktides. If they have something good, they equip Sentinel. I block it. I go down to 7. I untap. I get an attack in. I get an extra treasure. Still have to thingy for 1. They draw cards. I'm still facing Paladin. Did I gain anything? Not really. Kind of like the Consider line. Gave myself a chance at hitting removal. And if I break on land and removal, oh well. 7 outs. 7 outs twice.
Yatta!
Alright. Should I do it right now?
Normally.
Oh yeah, because there's Sentinel.
Patience from Zoe, waiting in the wings. Navi's about to be caught. Oh, there's the sleep. The surge. He catches everyone. Oh, this could be a total disaster. Vacuum in. Ravage on everyone. The black hole as well. Light of heaven. Turns it around. Ravage as well.
Easiest money of my life!
Alright, now I just play Murktide, right? Or do I play Iteration into Murktide? Iteration draws them a card. That's pretty terrible.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Bolt.
Oh, hell no!
It's got to be just explosives for 1, right? Why would it not be explosives for 1? Do I let them draw cards? Doesn't do anything for me. They have 4 damage. If I don't pay, I have Spell Pierce mana up, which is relevant against Stoneforge Mystic. Good iteration. Did I play a land? I played a land. I should not iteration. I mean, I should just block, right? Jeez. I guess none of it ended up mattering, right? They never drew another artifact.
Easiest money of my life!
So in hindsight, playing Murktide was just the best line.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Lakad mo to! The next level play.
They play first. I have no interaction. I do have a Ragavan and a Consider and lands. They kept 7. Seabird, thanks again. 4 lands is a lot. No removal sucks. Ragavan good. Murktide Dees. Oh no, I'll keep. It's probably close. Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, bolts. Removal spell for the win. I don't know about the win, but at least pretty good. Alright, now we want to hit a 0. Ornithopter, Memnite. Very well. Very nice, easy game. That's kind of bad, but I guess I wanted to fetch before they had mana up because they have 8 in play, but that makes no sense. They don't have a creature in play. Just giving away. I guess I'm gonna cast Consider, so they're not gonna might not think much of it. Alright, another removal spell. Another counter spell, maybe. So if I attack with both, they make a 1/1. I can bolt it. I'll have 4 mana. I can play a Murktide, but then they get to go make a 1/1, put hammer on it, and then they have Shadow Spear, and I just lose, right? So I actually need to save my bolt. But I really still want to trade up for Ragavan. Wait, I need to save my bolt, right? They make a 1/1, I bolt it, they take 3, I get a treasure, I go Murktide, I have counterspell up. They untap, make a token, get thingy, equip it to that, they have an 11/11. And I can counter the Shadow Sphere, I guess. Counter the Shadow Sphere. Race in the air. How big's my Murktide? Murktide is 6/6. And you're at 15. What about not attacking was Ragavan this turn? Then they have multiple tokens and it's just the same thing next turn. What the hell? Play their own deck. Alright, that's kind of confusing. I did not expect that. Okay, I have to play fetch, right? Have 5 cards. Okay. Maybe they just have like 16 billion equipments in hand. They're gonna go like in response. Oh yeah, I guess I just lose a dev. Oh no, I guess I don't lose. I have to counter the Shadow Sphere. And if they have a hammer, I have chum blockers. I'm actually supposed to let that resolve, right? They have Shadow Sphere in hand. That's why they kept the token. Attacking with the Mem Knight was a punt. Also, maybe bolting. Maybe I messed up. Maybe I should have bolted before the hammer. Yeah, I messed up. Should have either not attacked with Mem Knight. But then they get another artifact. Then they just get a Mem Knight, right? If I bolt it right away. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, attacking with the Mem Knight, man, that's kind of weird actually. Damn, I drew well. Their draw was good though, but if I had a Mem Knight here, if I had a Mem Knight in defense, I might win this game. Wow. Yeah, I mean the hammer time match, that's just tough. I keep messing up. I guess that makes me feel better. Just have it all. Is the mono white version like that much better against what'd they get? Sword. Did it just that much better against Murktide? Why did I double block? I'm not even paying attention anymore. I should have just taken 10. I'm such an idiot. Oh no, it's definitely over. Alright, it's fine. That pretty good draw. So they bring in Unfinite, and that's probably it. They don't play skill apparently. They do play swords. Like, is Jace or subtlety better against them for some reason? They don't have the 2/2 pro red, which makes Mercs a bit better. He counterspell's just okay against him. I don't think I used to board out all the counterspells before. Maybe Pierce is worse against the mono white version because they don't have skill, they don't have their own Pierce and stuff. Alright, Colin will be turn on Rag of Hands. Probably sigh of relief when they don't see turn one Rag of Hand there. They're probably just so happy. I think his end version I can actually let them on tap was Sentinel. They brought that in, okay. I guess it's fine. Feels pretty bad, but well, I got. Probably like bring one in or something. Alright, I don't know if I can get God again though. I mean, I even have their list. I saw that. I just made it just you can bring in Manatize against anyone really. Might be better that than Manatize on my Charm down the line or something. But yeah, that was bad. Hammer Time's just kind of unstoppable if you have good hands. Downside of Hammer Time is that it's not very consistent. I mean, it's not like you get a bad draw like 50% of the time or something, but deck just loses to itself a lot. I know it didn't be bad. I mean, I kind of have to counter that. And then I have to deal with the sword. I have to counter that because they have like Nettle Cyst and a bunch of other stuff. Starting to look up. Two cards left. Oh, GG. Oh well. That mana ties cost me a lot of mana. Lost me the game. Yeah, I mean, it's classic hammer time, you know, if they break like they draw something bad that doesn't do anything for a couple turns. I think I cost myself a lot of mana by not killing the sentinel on my turn.